recently I've been needing to both learn more about how to make like a video presentation or like a screencast, that kind of thing. And I've been very reluctant to buy Camtasia Studio because it's $300, and that's $300 I don't have many times over. So what I went looking for something that was free or cheaper that looked interesting, and I found a pretty cool program called Wink. And uh, Wink is for making screencast type tutorials. Basically, you can record video or stills or put together stills and annotate them and sequence them, and you can add audio. And that's actually one thing that, in playing around with this so far, I've not been happy with, is the audio quality. But it is free. So, it may be that we still find a lot of use or get a lot of use out of it just, for various other things where we're not going to use audio. But the audio quality is pretty bad. In fact, I would say that it's just not, you really can't use it. So right now, what I've got is I took a still, which actually was just something that was on my screen, and that's down here. And and then I added these. These are my forward and back arrows, and I copied it. And I think that's probably a good thing to do. Is when you're just working with a still image, add your arrows and then make all your copies. And then I'm going to have, I would have various annotations, which I did, and those will be independent on each one. Now you can set how much time each frame is going to show, but I think because we're using the arrows, it's probably not necessary, because it will each one will just come after the last one. So the user will look at this, and then they'll click the arrow and they'll go on to the next one. And you have a lot of options as far as how these text boxes are going to look. Let's see. Here's my properties, so I can go through and change up. I think I can make like various, let's say, yellow facing bottom. There. And I'll stretch it out a little bit. Pretty neat. So you can kind of get it to wherever you want it to point to. And you've got various shapes and, like I said, the arrows. And then you can also give it some commands to go to someplace on the internet. So that's pretty cool. And in the end, all of this is rendered to Flash. So let's say that this is my test file. And I'll output that. And then let's have a look. Okay, so here's my little thing, and I hit play, and there's only 2 frames in it, so let's not, but yeah, there you go. So you can kind of create sort of a little narrated story with your stills. I'll try some video with it. Like I said, the audio is a big weak spot with this, so I'll be looking for uses for it that don't involve audio. But other than that, I think that, God bless the people for making that. This was actually, Wink is made by, I have to actually take a peek. Debug Mode is the name of the company. And, but do check it out, because like I said, it's awesome and it's free.